wonderful time with Pastor Peter and Joy this past week, and we had the whole week just discipleship training, leadership training, and speaking into the vision. And it was just a really, really wonderful way to begin to consolidate everything and to see how far we've come, but also where God's wanting to take us. This year we have brought in 5 new mums and their children, many who have come from violent and abusive home situations, who are in need of shelter and care and healing. We've been able to help 3 vulnerable women off-site as well, which means that they don't need to come in, but they have a place to stay, but they are still in need of support. So often we help them with rent assistance or food support for a few months, 3 to 6 months, until they can get on their feet. We also have 2 women on the way this week. We are preparing to receive 2 more mums, 2 more women and their children. Some of these cases are vulnerable due to trafficking, due to sexual exploitation, due to domestic violence and drug abuse as well. These are very serious cases that we take in here at Sozolife, and we care for them and really bring them into a community where they can experience the love of God, experience a family environment, and then we go from there. And one of the major parts of this whole project is the vocational training center. You know, it's one thing to take women in to rescue them, but to really empower them to move forward, that is a key part of their restoration. You know, God has a plan and a purpose. He has a hope and a future, and this vocational center is tangibly giving them that opportunity to restore their hope and their future. It's really inspiring, and it's brought joy and it's brought purpose. We've got other women from our community also joining us. So we've had 10 women altogether this week come and join for the knitting course, which was over 2 days. So Pastor Joy has been teaching that. Another big part of that obviously is the childcare. So for the women to be able to work, we run a childcare center here, a nursery, a daycare if you like. So from 9 months old until 4 years old, the young children are able to stay here during the day while the mums are learning skills or working. So that's a big part of the ministry, is the daycare. One of the major needs we have is also the building of the Haven homes. So we are right now at our full capacity. We have 5 mums living on site, and as I mentioned earlier, 2 that are on the way, and we desperately need to have those homes built for them so that we can house all of them. Right now we have 2 living in our house. We have 2 living in one of the knockdown buildings. We have a rental house nearby that we've rented to house another 3 of them. So yeah, there's a lot. Please be praying with us that these shelters will be built quickly so we can have these women come and be part of our community here. So the farm is another big part of what we do. So out of the 3 things, we have the Haven shelter, Haven of Grace shelter. We have the farm project, which is a big part of where we live. The 3rd area is outreach, and it's really, there's no other way to put it because there's so much that's involved in that. We have a regular Wednesday night meeting that we host here at Sozolife, and it's wonderful. We look forward to it every week. So I thought, just finishing this video, we'd like to read the verse. Actually, it's the whole chapter of John 15, but I'll just read verse 5. This is really the word that he gave us for this year, and it's a promise, but it's also a challenge. So John chapter 15 verse 5 says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing."